I'm Steve, here with Brian Sanchez. Brian, let's talk about water. This is a common question. How much water should we drink?
Oh, well, when we're talking about water and water consumption, the average person, I'm going to say the average 30-year-old females should be drinking around 2.75 liters of water a day. The average male, 3.75 liters of water a day. When you think about that too, think about, those big soda containers you get at the pizza parlors or something, that are like 2 liter bottles. A real healthy male who's very physical probably should be around two of those, almost 4 liters, because they're going to dehydrate their bodies if they don't. So you
That's a
should
lot of
drink
water.
enough. It's a lot of water. You should. I'm not talking all at once, and I think that's an interesting point, Steve, because that kind of throws me back to another thing.
Yeah, well, I was going to ask you, can you drink too much?
Yes, you can. In fact, there's just been a couple more articles, so this is going to be in the talk. I know our clients, they look and read at the same stuff we do. There's been a couple of incidents in the US where water intoxication has come back into the media, into the reporting. And what that is it's very, very rare. It's almost impossible to drink too much water. But it generally happens like in heavy training scenarios, soldiers maybe, or maybe the football players out doing 2 days when you're sweating a lot, real hard sporting events, workouts, things like that. If your body's really dehydrated, you do need to remind yourself that you should be drinking throughout, not just pounding 3 liters or 2 bottles of water or 3 bottles of water when you're done. You need to maintain your fluid levels because what can happen in theory, this water intoxication, and I'm not a doctor, everybody, so I'm just using Brian's understanding of it, is that when you're dehydrated and your sodium levels drop, it's hard for the body to process that water out. And what happens is the water gets into the cells because that sodium's a little bit low. Let's just call it electrolytes so it's easier for me, are low, and they swell. Well, think about what happens to people when their brain swells. You get nauseous, you get dizzy, you start vomiting. That can turn into a very dangerous situation. It's extremely rare, but yes, this can be a bad thing. What's the fix? Don't be pounding a gallon of water after a workout. You should be drinking throughout your workout. You should be drinking your water throughout your day. When I say 2.5 to 2.75 liters of water, I'm not taking 2 liters and pounding it right now. That's through your day. That should be a 12-hour process. You're talking, nothing an hour practically if you put it through your entire day. So, can you drink too much? Yes. Just watch yourself. Maintain good hydration. Every time you're working out, if you're going better in an hour, think about replenishing those electrolytes. Stay on your vitamins. Keep your body healthy. Steve?
You made a good point. Sodium, salt. Do not be afraid of salt. Salt is good for you, but it has to be quality. Himalayan sea salt, Redmond's. Do some research because salt has multiple minerals in it, trace minerals. It's very important. Now, I'm not talking about the salt that's on the table when you go to, you know, George's Diner downtown. I'm not talking about the salt shaker that's on the table there at the restaurant. I'm talking about, and my wife and I, we always take our own pepper. We know it's good, but it's good for you. So I'm glad you made that point too. Not just water. We need to get the right amount of salt, sodium, and trace minerals from this salt also.
Yeah, just stay on top of your hydration, people. Again, shoot for those numbers that I was talking about in the beginning, but don't pound it in one sitting. That's when people have problems. Very rare, but it can happen.
All right, Brian, thanks for your input on this. Again, we're not doctors, everybody, but been doing this for a long time, been experimenting on our own bodies. So thanks for being with us, Brian.
Thanks, everyone. Everybody take care. Stay safe. Stay hydrated.
If you guys are looking for health and fitness tips, especially for older adults, please subscribe to the channel. if you are looking to research or buy NAD, glutathione, or other peptides, hit the link in this description. This is a place that I've thoroughly vetted. I've been buying peptides from them for many years. I trust them. A doctor will approve your order, write a prescription for you, and you will get it from a compounding pharmacy. Most importantly, you will get it from a reputable pharmacy. So hit the link and use the promo code Vitality3 and you will get $10 off anything that you buy.